Tanzanite & Company was opened in 2008 on the island of Isla Mujeres by its current owner Raul. Tanzanite & Company only brings in excellent quality gemstones mounted in well-designed jewelry. We want to make sure when you purchase jewelry from us that you will love it for years to come, making it the perfect treasure for the perfect vacation. We are located on Hidalgo, the main dining and entertainment area at the north end of the island in El Centro. Isla Mujeres is 8.1 miles northeast of Cancun. The island is 4.3 miles long and 2,100 feet wide, with a population of approximately 15,000 people. The east side of the island has a strong surf and rocky coast. The west is clear, smooth water with a view of the Cancun skyline. Isla Mujeres is the easternmost point of Mexico. The island is located close to many coral reefs, making it a popular area for snorkeling and scuba diving. It is also home to a population of endangered sea turtles. There is a rehabilitation and breeding facility for them on the island. Isla Mujeres' history dates back to between 564 and 1516 after Christ, when it was known as a cab. The Maya exploited the salt that the island produced in the salinas. The salt was used for conservation of food and medicine, but also for currency for commerce of goods in the region. The island was sacred to the Mayan goddess of childbirth and medicine, Ixchel. She is also the goddess of the moon, the wife of the sun, with fertility and healing powers. The Spanish who arrived in the 16th century named it Isla Mujeres because of the many images of the goddess. The Mayan goddess had a temple in what today is Hacienda Mendoca. There was also a small temple located at the southern tip of the island, but it was mostly destroyed by Hurricane Gilbert in 1988. The small temple at the southern tip was also used as a lighthouse with torches showing through the holes in the wall, which could be seen by navigators at sea. For the next 3 centuries, the island was uninhabited. The only visitors were fishermen and pirates who used Isla as a refuge and left their women on the island for safekeeping. The Legend of Mendoca. Fermin Mendoca e Marichega, born in 1825, set out from Spain to make his fortune in the New World. He arrived on Isla Mujeres in 1858 after acquiring his wealth selling Mayan slaves to Cuban plantations, and some believe pirating. He built a large hacienda named Vista Alegro, which eventually covered over 40% of the island. Livestock, birds, gardens, orchards, and exotic plants were brought from all over the world. In 1862, Mirtiana Prisa Gomez Pantoja was born, one of 5 sisters of amazing beauty. Nicknamed La Triguena, the brunette, many fell in love with her, Mendoca one of them. He dedicated the arches above the gates to her, the entrance of the Trigana, hoping his wealth and power would help win her, but she married a man closer to her age, and Mendoca slowly went insane and died, alone in Merida. His empty tomb still awaits him in the cemetery on Isla Mujeres. After the independence of Mexico, a small village started on the north end, mostly by Mayan refugees from the War of Castes. Fishermen found the waters to be abundant, and the village slowly grew. In August 1850, the village was named Pueblo de Dolores. In 1949, the Mexican Navy set up a base on Isla Mujeres, which still operates today. Ferry rides began with locals picking up tourists from the mainland. This was before Cancun was developed. Tourism flourished in the later half of the 20th century to replace fishing as the main source of income. Some of it partly due to the island's most famous resident, Raymond Bravo, 1927 to 1998, a diver, cinematographer, ecologist, and colleague of Jacques Cousteau. Bravo was the first underwater photographer to explore the area. He discovered the now famous Cave of Sleeping Sharks. Isla Mujeres still retains its small-town charm and has some of the best fishing and seafood selections.
So easily I'm here to stay and make the difference that I can make.